What I'm getting at is you want you want as much detail as possible. So the smaller the number in the contour interval, the more detail. So I probably said something like 30, 32 feet, whatever it is, for a 7.5 minute map. Your topo maps are to certain scales, and it's how much geographic area is included on the map. So a 7.5 minute scope of view will have more detail than a 15 minute. 15 minute is wider, so there's more acreage in there, and so there's less detail. So that's all I'm pointing you to, is to find a topo map that has the most detail, because, and as you heard last discussion, the meetings regarding March, when you're on snow, there's no trail. And so you navigate by landmarks. If you don't have a GPS that'll show you where you are and shows where the trail is, and it says, okay, the trail is just a little bit uphill of me on my right, I can parallel it. I don't have to climb up to the stupid trail itself. It's a lot safer to walk down here, for example. That's perfectly fine. GPS is wonderful. So I'll carry the GPS and I'll carry a topo map. The topo map, the reason for that is I can see further with the paper map than I can with the little screen on the GPS. So if I'm standing on one ridge, which is what you want to do, and if you go to the YouTube channel for Mountain Education, there are a whole bunch of teachings out on the PCT as you go up out of Kennedy Meadows South, and you go over all the passes and stuff, where I'll stop on a ridge and I'll start filming and I'll start telling you what to look for. And I'll say something like, you know, that's Pincho Pass over there. It's not this notch in the ridge, it's that notch in the ridge. And so you really want to draw a line between where you're standing and it, and then now look for the details in between to figure out how you can stay on that path, even if you're down in the creek and you got to come back up the other side. So the topo map is to allow you to see that greater distance. It can be USGS, it can be National Geo, it can be anything as long as it's in color and shows the blue creeks and the blue lakes, the green trees, and wherever it's white, there are no trees, because the outlines of those things, you are going to be standing on some snow-covered meadow thinking it's a meadow, and you're going to find out that you're standing on a lake. And the only way you know that is because the shape of the thing. So it helps to have a topo map in color.